What's up, YouTube? This is that NBA guy, Josh. It's Wednesday, June 11th, 2014, and we have a lot of stuff going on in the NBA right now. Obviously, last night, the Miami Heat got torched at home by the San Antonio Spurs. I think they won by something like 20 points. I know they were up by over 30 points at one point in the game. Just an absolute embarrassment. You cannot lose like that on your home turf, especially a team that is as stacked as the Miami Heat. Also in news today, Carmelo Anthony, obviously he's going to be opting out of his contract with the New York Knicks. Whether he stays with the Knicks or goes to another destination, he's still going to be opting out of his contract. He's let people know this probably since the day he landed in New York, which was 2.5, 3 seasons ago, and he's definitely made it known that he wants to try out free agency. He thinks it's a cool thing to test the free agent waters. I personally don't really see what's cool about testing the free agent waters other than being a narcissist and selfish motives like most people would believe he has anyway because of the way he plays on the court. But news is that he is rumored to be linking up with LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade in South Beach to join the Miami Heat. I don't really know how they are going to make a Big Four work. The salary cap just doesn't allow them to all get max contracts. So obviously they're going to have to, the Big Three kind of already took a little bit less money to come to Miami. Obviously there's no income tax in Florida, so it's not like they're losing as much money as they make it seem. But you have to understand, if you have 4 players of that caliber, they're all going to be free agents. They're all signing new contracts. They're going to be taking a lot less than they can make. Obviously, Carmelo can make a max contract in New York. They're all going to have to take a lot less money to do that in Miami. That's number one. Number two, besides the money and all that stuff, this can't happen. Okay, this cannot happen for the competitive balance of the NBA. You can't have 2 players linking up like LeBron and Dwayne Wade, and then throw in a third player like Chris Bosh, and consider that you actually won a championship. I mean, players have not done this in any era. There's been super teams before, but not like this, where it was like premeditated attacks to all join and link up on one team. Now you're going to throw in a 4th player like Carmelo Anthony, a perennial all-star, a guy that can definitely make a splash on any team that he goes to. He's going to join the Miami Heat, what they already have. I mean, I just, if that goes ahead and goes down, I mean, obviously, I'd say over half of the country just doesn't respect LeBron and the Miami Heat anyway. This is just going to put it way over the top. I did hear some reports that the TV ratings and no one is going to go down and no one wants to watch the NBA. That right there is not true. I grew up a New York Knicks fan in New York, and every time the Chicago Bulls were on TV, I still watched them because of Michael Jordan. People tune in to watch Floyd Mayweather. Everyone supposedly hates Floyd Mayweather. His pay-per-view fights do the most buys out of any boxer in history. So obviously, people hate the Heat, but they love to hate the Heat. There's an emotion there. It's not just, I don't like them, I'm not going to watch them. People watch them because they want to see them lose, but they still watch. Any attention is good attention when it comes to TV ratings, and obviously the NBA will thrive if the 4 of them go there. It's just going to be like the Ringling Brothers circus touring city to city. What do you guys think about Carmelo joining up with LeBron in South Beach? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Me personally, as a Knicks fan, I would hope that Melo would want to stay in New York and kind of build a legacy like others that have come before him. Willis Reed, Walt Frazier, Patrick Ewing. You got to build a legacy, man. You can't just, go and... I mean, that's just taking the easy way out. Obviously, you want a championship. Obviously, Carmelo is smart enough to realize that as long as LeBron and Dwayne Wade are in Miami, he will not win a title being in New York. It's just something that you just have to realize. I mean, Patrick Ewing probably would have had at least 1 or 2 championships if he was, playing in an era other than the one Michael Jordan played in. It's just unfortunate. Same goes for Karl Malone and John Stockton. Same could be said about Charles Barkley. If Michael Jordan wasn't there, a lot of other guys would have titles. That's why they call it a competitive game. Okay, it just obviously didn't work out for them. Unfortunate. We're sorry. We move on. Stuff like that just happens. But what do you guys think? Is it a good move by Melo if he goes to the Heat? Is it a bad move for the NBA? What do you think? Leave it in the comments, and hopefully we'll see what transpires. I believe June 23rd is the day that Melo can finally opt out, and he is no longer part of the New York Knicks roster, and he has the opportunity to go to any team he wants. He is a complete, unrestricted free agent. He can go anywhere he wants, and that team does not have to pay the Knicks or give them anything. It's going to be an interesting summer. What are the chances that LeBron leaves the Heat and might join Carmelo in New York? What are the chances of that? We don't know. We'll see, though. I think what's going to happen is Melo might stay in New York, and maybe they'll bring in a free agent such as a Kevin Love. Bring in, there's multiple pieces that are out there. Maybe trade Iman Shumpert for a draft pick like has been rumored. We'll see. But other than that, you guys be good. Hope everyone's week is going good, and we'll talk to you soon. All right? Be good, guys.